What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction video. If you are new here, I'm Natalie Love. Hello. I'll be the person reacting to the video, okay? And everybody else here, them, you, hello, as soon as you hit subscribe, are the Love Gang. We the Love family, okay? And welcome, all right? Would you subscribe? Huh? Go ahead and do that. Would you like? Would you hit that notification bell so whenever I make a video, YouTube will tell you? I think those are like the crucial parts. You can drop a comment or two. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get to you, the Love family definitely gonna see to it that you got to. You know what I'm saying? But we got a reaction video today. Man is living in 2027. Human race is gone. Video proof. This is on Omargoshtv. It's the original video. I will link it down below so you can give him the credit that he deserves. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I was almost not recording. Finna be upset. Okay, let me make sure. Let's play.
What if you woke up one day to the terrifying reality that you were the only one left on Earth?
I wish they would all just disappear. I would be pretty freaked the fuck out, especially the fact Mike, my mama, and my granddaddy and Harold gone. Like, they gone. That's creepy.
Meet Javier, aka Único Sobreviviente, which means lone survivor. He claims to have woken up in a hospital with no recollection of who he was. When he wakes up, he notices that there's no nurses, no doctors, nobody in the hospital at all. When he goes outside to investigate, there's no cars moving, nobody on the streets, not even a bird flying in the air. Yeah, no animals. Now he's recording all of these videos and people are asking so many questions, including myself. At first glance, when you watch these videos, they're very entertaining. You're like, oh, he must be recording them early in the morning. Maybe he did it during one of the lockdowns. He just filmed a bunch of videos and he's just releasing them now, but that's not so. The more I watched, the more I became scared. If you ever watch movies like I Am Legend, shows like The Walking Dead, you know that there's a lot of money involved in those production sets. Millions of dollars on CGI to make it look like the world is desolate. Now Javier is only using his phone to film and uploading these videos barely edited onto TikTok. And he lives in a very big city. Now, as he starts getting his memory back, he remembers that he was in 2021. When he looks at computers, looks at his phone, everything is exactly the same as 2021, except all the dates on every electronic device is saying 2027. He realizes that there's some sort of connection between 2021 and 2027. He still has access to the internet, and he's even shown different locations, exact coordinates to where he's at and leaving things. This is something like a parallel world, a different dimension, but a connection from 2027 where he's at and 2021. What I find rather fascinating and unique is he's going to these places that are populated, and that's what makes me wonder, like, did he really do this during lockdowns and just leave those things there and then have this master plan of people finding them later on? You're not going to want to miss this because the story gets even crazier. And I know what you're thinking, like, this cannot be real. There is something that he's doing, maybe some virtual reality, maybe some tricks with his camera, maybe he's paying people. Valencia, Spain is huge. It's home to about 2.5 million people. When you see some of these videos, even during lockdowns, you can see birds in the air. You can see, I mean, this is, you know, of course, other videos that people are posting of where he's been. There are people there, very crowded areas. I put myself in his shoes, like, he's probably really scared. He's by himself. What would you do? Think about it. I mean,
hell yeah. You wake up and ain't nobody around, and you don't even know who the fuck you are. And you can still get on the internet, and I find that kind of weird. But you wake up and ain't nobody around. Let's not forget, I was the person that was uncomfortable living over here because it was too quiet. Now I don't like the fact that whatever the fuck they do up there
passes every fear.
Shut
Imagine
up.
being all alone. us human beings, like, we have a connection. We have a connection to other people, to animals. We need that connection. We need those relationships.
Right.
Nobody around. You're alone. If something happens to you, like, that's it. It's just you. Now, this is where it gets interesting. There's followers of his on his TikTok videos requesting certain locations for him to go and explore and to show that there's no one there. We're not just talking about regular places. These are historic landmarks in Valencia, Spain. Churches, hospitals, even a soccer stadium. Some have argued that he's going early in the morning, but he continues to prove people wrong. In this video, Javier shows a comment on the screen, and the comment says this: all your videos are made super early in the morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. when there's no one around. He then goes with this comment on the screen to a heavily populated part of the city with a clock, a public clock, and shows that the time is 5:46 p.m. I think that's military time. And I don't know about you, I mean, here in America at 5 o'clock, it's rather busy. People are just getting out of work. That's considered rush hour.
Yeah.
Presto! What if there were a better...
But I bet that one thing that ain't going away is that funky ass internet. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because how did he change the time on the clock outside? Yeah, fuck no. He's walking in the middle of the street.
This is Javier's TikTok page. I encourage you to go check it out, give him a follow, let him know that Omar sent you. Now, when I first came across this TikTok page, you know, I was like, it's all in Spanish. Now, luckily for me, I know how to read Spanish. I mean, yeah, Spanish was my very first language. Fun fact about your boy Omargoshtv here. There's some things that I don't know. I would say English is my primary language. Okay, so this person pretty much says go inside of an airport. I understand that there's maybe some travel restrictions here and there, but I don't know. I mean, it even shows flights there and it shows the times. And, I mean, this place is just completely empty. Lights flickering there. This person said they'll give him $500,000 if they do that. You know, he goes into the bathroom.
Sometimes I really wish they would take people's ability to comment the fuck away. What the fuck is $500,000 gonna do for him? The nigga walking through everything. Who he gonna spend it with? Where he gonna spend it at? What he gonna do with it? Like that. Sometimes people's finger just start moving. These don't connect. It's not connecting. Cause what the fuck? You gonna give me money for what? Bitch, I'm tired of walking every motherfucking well. That's what I want to know. Like, how is he getting all these places? Do he live near here? Cause it's a lot of walking that he doing.
Completely empty. Somebody here in the comments of that video said, why don't you go into an airplane? And I think it's great. I think it's really fun looking at some of the comments. Grab a video passing through the river or passing by the river. And I mean, you can see there's no cars on the streets, nobody walking around. I mean, I don't even see birds in the sky. I mean, pay attention and see if you see any birds in the sky.
And the sky is
I'm
great.
looking. I've been looking. You guys might be able to help me on this. I mean, I don't understand. So somebody says to go to a Mercedes dealership and grab a Mercedes.
Now, if y'all know like I know, I ain't never been to no Mercedes dealership, but I know at JD Byrider, Nigga, they opening your car door as soon as you park. How you doing today, ladies? Come on, let us help you out of there. A Mercedes dealership? And there's a key on the table. Freely.
Mercedes. So he finds this key right here, and I guess he's looking around and see what car this key belongs to, and he finds it. It's right outside. I mean, how was he able to do this upon request? Somebody requested him to go to a Mercedes dealership, and look, he's driving the car. He's the only one on the street, and this looks like dusk. There's somebody in the comment of this video saying, I'm starting to believe that what you're going through is real now.
Yeah, because this nigga doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie.
He just confiscated a whole Mercedes.
This guy is trapped in another dimension, not just in time, but you know, some sort of connected world. Except there's nobody in his world but him. And this one right here, he goes to the Palacio de Marquez, and they said they'll give him $500,000, and he's in there. A place that would be very busy, usually filled with people. Nobody there. Busy city. No security guards. Nobody.
I hope everybody made good on that money.
In this video, he has some keychains. Still looking around for birds. Don't see any. But he hides this keychain and leaves a latitude and longitude location right on the screen for somebody to find this. Being that there's a connection between 2027 and 2021, if he leaves something behind, somebody's gonna find it. Hides it in a tree. I mean, this is fascinating. Either that or, I mean, this guy is a pro when it comes to editing and special effects. But what makes this crazy, I mean, you can still see nobody in the background. But let's go to the next clips here. People are actually sharing that they found his keychain with the coordinates that he gave them. Now, this person is also showing that the area that he was in is a populated area. You can see people walking their dogs. You can see people
It's almost
jogging,
like being stuck in a dream with the nigga.
There it is. There's the keychain right there. He put a note there for them. This guy is in shock. Here's another one right here. Guy found it. I mean, did he go out early in the morning when nobody was around and film these shots right before he posted the video? I don't know. I don't know. That's what makes this so cool.
That's like that movie with Sandra Bullock.
Somebody tells him,
when
why
they
don't you
was
go
at
to
the
the subway?
mailbox.
Nobody
I can't
there.
remember what it's called.
Nobody at the subway.
Love that movie.
And I don't know if you've seen that shot of him walking in. It's still daytime. How is there nobody around? I mean, I know that there's some lockdowns in certain countries.
Yeah, no, Lord.
There's still
it's
people
locked down
doing things. There's still people out there. Maybe he has some connections to, I mean, I know that when the lockdowns were first happening, I mean, you can get arrested for being in some parts of certain cities, depending on where you're at. I mean, he's walking around and there's nobody around. I mean, look, he just gets right past the gate. Don't need your Metro card, bud. Nope. A lot of these videos, people are challenging him to go to certain places. On this one, somebody challenged him, why don't you go back to the hospital? See if you could find some information about yourself, maybe some paperwork. So he goes to the hospital. I mean, this is his vision of when he woke up in the hospital and he didn't know where he was. I mean, that had been so confusing. Nobody around.
Yeah.
And you can clearly see there's nobody around. And it says here that he found some paperwork on him, and he shows it. I guess he found that necklace too. But it says his name there. Somewhere it does say the date too. Yeah, 2021. Weird. Okay, this one by far has to be probably
like
my
the whole
favorite
world playing a joke on
it's
you.
Scary. He goes to the zoo. I don't know. I mean, did they take the animals out of the zoo? And still, like, how was he able to have access
just walk through the fucking
a
zoo
zoo?
like
You can see they still have fountains running. I still don't see birds in the sky. This looks like an area where there would probably be maybe some chimpanzees, some large cats, maybe an elephant or two. There's no animals at the zoo. They all disappeared. That was probably where the gorillas were. Bigfoot. Yeah, there's no animals. Where'd the animals go? Is this an abandoned zoo?
Yeah.
It looks pretty kept up. The lawn is freshly mowed. The landscape looks nice. I mean, as you can see in the earlier shots, the fountains were on in the water. Where are the animals?
Right. Where's every fucking thing?
This one's pretty cool. So he asks Alexa.
There she go. I do not like that piece of machinery there. Oh, I do not like her. I know I play by her in the videos. I do not like Alexa.
Es domingo, 21 de marzo de 2027.
March 21st on a Sunday, 2027. Alexa said it.
He in the kitchen.
Okay, this was one that definitely made me scratch my head. I thought that this was a good idea, whoever wanted him to do this. They said to go to a police station. This is what I find weird. He has a key to get inside the police station. Like, I mean, maybe he found the key.
Okay, now that's different. Because where you get a key from? Why do you have a key?
Outside, I don't know.
Now,
One of the police cars is running too. I don't know if he goes inside the police station or he tries to go in.
That shit, he got a key to the
As you
gate.
can see, there's nobody in there. I mean, cops usually freak out if you're trying to break into the police station. And yeah, this police car is running and he gets in.
I just couldn't imagine getting pulled over by no Prius. I'm gonna try it. Depending on what car I'm in, that motherfucker better be souped up. It better sound like the goddamn flea flying through there. Because other than that, I'm not letting you pull me over in no motherfucking Prius. It's going to be a high-speed chase out this bitch. You better bring a real car to pull me over.
Maybe it was
motherfucking Prius.
running for days.
It ain't even enough room for the gear shift.
That's why I find
they got to put the gear shift in the radio.
Let me know in the comments what you think. During lockdowns, schools closed. They're still closed. There's a lot of schools in the United States here where people are being homeschooled. Kids are being homeschooled. But, I mean, shouldn't there be maybe like a janitor there? Or maybe somebody gave them access to go into the school? I mean, these are possibilities. I'm not ruling that out. But this person said they'd give him $1 million if he went into a school. Now, maybe it's a lot harder. I know a lot of these people that comment on his videos are from Spain or close by. So they may know, or maybe they feel like it's really hard to get into some of these schools. And you can see he's in there and it's empty. Enter the Mestalla a la Cancha.
Where is he
I
getting
think
the keys
that's their
from?
football team, aka soccer stadium in Valencia, Spain. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Don't get upset with me. But he's walking around this stadium like he owns the place. Oh.
Nobody's wondering where is he getting keys from? He has keys to the city?
Opening up doors. I mean, you can see there's nobody there. I mean, maybe soccer's not in season right now. Possibly. There goes all the players, all their lockers. It's their locker room.
None of the logic he's trying to use makes it make sense anymore.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe one of the people that run the place. But this is cool right here. Like, he gets to go inside of the stadium. There's not one person there. You don't see any birds in the air again. It's a very open space. Some people say that that was a drone floating in the sky.
Hell yeah.
me that
I don't know
really
this music now.
believes it's the science fiction in me, because I love science fiction movies, and this is something out of a movie. I mean, when you watch his videos, you can't help but to feel like you're there with him. You're alone in these videos. Like, he's barely talking, he's moving around, and you feel like you're in his world alone. It's actually kind of cool.
I definitely have to talk to myself. Ain't no way in hell. Somebody gonna have to occupy me, and it just have to be me.
You feel bad for him. He's by himself.
And y'all know I
said,
laugh
we're
and
human.
giggle at my
We need
motherfucking
connections
self.
with people. I would miss my family. I'd miss my mom, my dad, my
that was
children,
funny.
my pets. I mean, we don't realize how much those relationships matter to us. Being alone, that'd be terrible. I usually don't do videos like this. If you're new to my channel, I do go and explore scary places, and I've been mixing it up a little bit here too. If you enjoy the video, please.
All right, well, that was a good one. What y'all think? Because at first I was a little skeptical, like, bullshit. But, yeah, it was yeah, because it's hard to get it that empty like that. And unless he, like he said, unless he a bad motherfucker at editing and he snatched everybody out them videos, that shit crazy. Well, y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right? And I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye.